Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And if you were sticking around for the last few minutes, then you're definitely feeling good. What an incredible performance. And ahead of the Kunster Fierce, which is an incredible concert that's going to be taking place and getting you involved in it, and more performances to get you even more excited. Before those performances come up, though, I think we should fill the belly, give you some energy so that we can celebrate and dance. So I think we've got some craving boxes to tick. And if you are craving bakery-style treats that are fresh from the oven, well, hello, we're going to tick that one for you, because this one is definitely a keeper. This one's made with Bokomo's traditional oats, and we're also going to be using these carrot cake baked oats. It's warm, it's spicy, and it's full of comforting flavor. And I think as we head into the cooler months, it's absolutely perfect. We're going to finish it off with a creamy yogurt drizzle and also some toasted walnuts. So just like carrot cake, but with a bit of a breakfast twist and elevation in that.
So it's okay for me to not know what we're making, because this kind of defies description here. Is it a pudding? Is it a dessert? I thought we may be making like a muffin. Because are we baking?
Well, bro, you can't look at me because I don't even have the answers. We're going to find it out together.
This is the most magical thing we've ever made. And yes, jam-packed with nutrients as well, which is a great way to start. So what do I need to do,
bro?
boy?
And this is how easy it is, because you literally just need one bowl to mix it all up in.
Right.
And you can start with wet or dry. What do you want to do first?
Let's start with the wet so we can mix in the egg.
Cup and a half of milk. That's pretty simple stuff. You've got 2 eggs standing by to go in there. Generally, as you'd figured out by now, milk and eggs, pantry staples.
Yeah,
get the binding, get the good stuff together, and then some vanilla essence, which will finish off the wet ingredients, and then we move to the dry roll.
A bit of a whisk.
Don't get some shells in there, unless you want the extra calcium.
Man. I must have cooked about 30,000 eggs yesterday. I had a house full of kids. Most amazing family day connection where people were just falling asleep at random on the couches. And I was just feeding the kids. Best day ever. I was like, I didn't realize how much my life needed that. Slow family time. Just absolutely amazing.
That's perfect.
But it's always what's at the heart? Cooking, baking, something. Food is so vital when it comes to family day connections.
Absolutely, and I think if you were asking that question about when best to serve something like this, I think that's the occasion for it. When family and when your loved ones are around and you want to just have like a little bit of a blom sesh.
Yeah, and this is quite a showstopper, even though it's a dressed-down family comfort food type vibe. It's kind of like, wow, what is that?
I definitely think it is.
We don't know yet.
You're going to look at it, and I think everybody's going to ask you, what on earth is this? Well, let them find out. Get it on expressoshow.com and let us show you how we're going to put this one together.
Okay, so we're using traditional oats. How much?
Well, we're going to do 2 cups of that, the good stuff. Our traditional oats have been incredible in terms of how much we are making a variation from this. I had no idea it was more than just a breakfast, right? We've got about 100 years of expertise. We're talking about Bokomo, right? And they literally are the experts in grain. So these are some carefully crafted goods, and these are the finest of oats, which is going to give your family the best start to the day. And with these Bokomo traditional oats, they are made by steaming, by lightly toasting and rolling the oats and the groats, and that's to create hearty flakes full of texture. And let me tell you, you'll feel that in this recipe right now. As Jimin, I saw you obviously put some of the grated carrot in that,
so the carrot's gone in. I noticed we used frozen, which is, I like the idea of freezing stuff before it gets runs out. Like, don't waste it.
Absolutely.
But you save it in its optimal state as well. Lots of nuts going in.
You put some nuts in there. We've also got some cinnamon and then a mixture of like an allspice that can go in there. So you can have your own variation of allspice if you have at home, but the cinnamon is going to be a good one. And again, as you pop in the mixture of those raisins, this is something that's high in fiber. It's a low GI option as well. So this is something that's fantastic if you're wanting something that's made with 100% whole grain oats, while they are providing you that and the sustained energy to fuel your entire morning, because like we said, low GI, high in fiber, so we're ticking some good nutritional boxes here. And look how easy it is.
You could just overnight this guy and it would actually be delicious, to be honest.
Oh yes, now we're talking, man. Absolutely.
You could bake it, not bake it, I'm guessing. There's so much nutrients in here. I quite like it, and some people do prefer something that's a little less crunchy, a bit more kind of pudding, kind of cereal-y or whatever, but I would love to see how this would become a baked treat. The second all of those spices and the crispiness and all that comes together, it suddenly looks like something out of a restaurant.
That's literally and exactly what happens with this recipe. Obviously, G-Man has just shown you how easy it is to mix this one together. What you do in the end is simply pop them into some like little ramekin bowls over here. Make sure that it is oven-proof though, because what we're going to need to do is make sure that
you're going to use.
Yeah,
you're going to just spatula it.
That should be fine. Yeah, just
Well
like that.
done.
So it's so simple, G-Man. I mean, if you don't have one of these, get a bigger casserole dish even.
Get your life is what you're saying. If you don't have one, get your life.
But it is so much fun to make these because you pop these into the oven at 180 degrees, about 30 minutes or so. Just keep an eye on it because everybody's oven is a little bit different. But you come out like looking with something like this. So it puffs up, it gets a bit crunchy. Obviously the oats also works through. But don't forget there's a little bit of a finisher here. I've got some honey and some yogurt that I'm just going to kind of use as a beautiful mixture. Pop that all together, and this is going to be like your drizzle for the top. And once it's baked, like you see over here, you literally just take a little bit of this.
Oh,
Drizzle it
magical.
on the top there.
Yeah, I've got to
Check
say,
it
I
out.
lean on honey so much. Pretty much the only sugar left in my life, in my world, which is perfectly fine. Oh, can I have a little
We had good
taste?
fats we spoke about earlier. Yeah, and now we've got some good sugars, I guess. And then we talk about good sugars, low GI, not spiking your insulin, not making you crash straight afterwards. This one's still warm, G, so tuck into that.
and
maybe
it
you can
smells
actually show the
amazing.
cameraman what that texture actually looks like. Look at that, crunchy, gooey, all mushed up together, and it's warm with the goodness. Look at your face, bro.
I've been eating amazing. It's my beautiful mother-in-law, Addison's, one of her favorites is apple crumble, and this has got all that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It's got the heady spices. It's got the fruitiness from the sultanas. It's got a little bit of an underlying zing there and a beautiful mouthfeel. This is a great, great dessert that we have made out of cereal. Are you kidding me?
I told you. You can get it at expressoshow.com. And listen, we're talking about these. Look at this. We took golden edges, soft centers. It's a delicious drizzle on top. And this carrot cake baked oats is a must-try twist on a classic. And don't forget the Bokomo Powerball competition is still in full swing. And you stand a chance to win live on Expresso. And if you haven't already capitalized on this recipe, then get involved in the competition because it is so easy. Here's how. Nice job, bro.
Start your day with Bokomo and start winning. Enter the Bokomo Powerball competition and stand a chance to win your share of 3 million rand in cash and prizes. Buy any participating Bokomo cereal, upload your till slip to Bokomo's WhatsApp line at 074 666 0900, and you could be selected to play live on the Bokomo Powerball game show, where even bigger prizes await. Competition closes 4 May 2025. Entry details and T's and C's at bokomo.co.za.